Well, good afternoon on this December 26th. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Yes, my glasses are quite annoying with the glare, aren't they? I can't take them off. I have to read because I can't see. But welcome in. I hope all of you had a great holiday. Whatever you celebrate for Christmas, Hanukkah. Okay. So I was shuffling for this reading. This reading is a general collective reading for 2025. I am also today at some point going to be doing an Aries, a Libra, and a Capricorn reading for 2025. I have shuffled several decks so far, so we're going to start with the first one that spit out cards already before I was even ready to begin the reading. So, as you know, 2025 is a 9-year, number 9. So, we're just getting out of a number 8 year. Really don't know what that means, okay? To a certain degree, I understand it, numerology-wise, but one more shuffle for the Light Seers Tarot. We will start there. The first card we did get for the Light Seers when I was pre-shuffling was the Nine of Pentacles. So for 2025, the general collective group, it means anybody, any sign, anyone who resonates with the reading as I do it. Nine of Pentacles. So finances seem to be going to be better put us in a much better place as a collective whole, which makes me very happy because it's been a struggle, as you know. So we're doing better financially. Debt freedom sounds good, doesn't it? Bottom of the deck says the Knight of Swords is coming in. He's the one who's going to come in to rescue us. Now, it could be he, she, doesn't matter. Gender is just energy. Somebody coming in to help. Somebody to give advice. Somebody to rush in and correct an error of some kind, okay? And the Knight of Swords means business, action. Means don't stand still. You'll miss it. And if you're not ready for it, get out of the way. You can get it the next time around, although we don't know when the next time around will be, right? Okay, so the next card that I got in the pre-shuffle was the Knight of Wands. So this is a fire card. Yep, passion, happiness. Even look at the horse jumping around in the background. Emotions, fulfillments, happiness. So we're going to have financial clarity and emotional balance. And then the Two of Pentacles popped in from the Owl deck when I was shuffling. Yep, Two Pentacles. So we're focusing on our finances first and foremost this year. As we can tell with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, last shuffle, we're going to go in now. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for 2025 for the general collective? 2025 for the general collective group as a reading. What advice and guidance can I give them? We are doing a free-for-all. I don't like doing regular spreads. I have tried different spreads. I do much better with the energy as it falls out in front of me. And the next thing you see is the tower. Dun, dun, dun. Like, we didn't know that was coming, right? So I'm going to put that right there with the Nine of Pentacles and that Knight of Wands, because that tower that's coming isn't going to be bad for you. It's going to be bad for somebody else. It's a good tower. It's good karma. It's bringing positive change. But it is all of a sudden unexpected. You don't know it. It's coming, okay? Now, of course, I just told you it was coming, but you have free will. So you need to understand that you can make it come and help it come, or you can screw it all up. So try to go with the flow. Try to go with the general feeling. Your intuition. Everybody has intuition. I don't care who you are. Intuition is something that flows to you. It is not something you force out. So if you get an all of a sudden feeling about something, you should do it. You shouldn't be thinking about something and then deciding on doing it. It's something that wasn't in their mind before, wanted to be thought of, or it was something that you wouldn't have expected to come for you, okay? And of course, it could be a new love, it could be a new life, it could be a new business, you could be moving. So many different things that this tower could bring in. But it is going to be good for you. That's what's important here. So Spirit, what's the next? Ooh, the World card. So we've got several cards here. So we have the World card. Okay, the World card. And look at her with the sun beating down on her, right? So she's free, she's happy, she's reached the end of that system cycle there. She knows that she's going to be okay. And she has not lost hope, because there's the star with the sun as well, see? So good things are coming with that tower. That just verifies it. And of course, a new beginning, the Fool card. Taking a leap. Do it. Take the leap. Okay. So we know that there's some good stuff coming in. It's coming in all of a sudden and unexpectedly. So you could be thinking that, oh, well, maybe I'll get that new job, but it's something else. It's a trip to you win a cruise over to the other side of the world. Who knows? I mean, it could be absolutely anything coming in for you. So you and only you know your story. All I can do is give you the messages they send me, and you take them if they resonate, and you don't, and leave them behind for somebody if they don't, okay? Anyways, keep shuffling this deck. It feels like something good's coming. I want to see if we can figure out what it is. Yes. Spirit, I'd ask for one more card at least with this deck to see what is coming in for the collective general for 2025. It's really hard to give any specifications on dates and times, especially in a general reading. I'm doing this reading for 2025, but depending on what choices you make or don't make, they could go out even further. But what is meant for you will not pass you by. So you need to understand, if you're seeing an opportunity in front of you right now, take it. Don't even second guess it. Might be less money, but it might be something that you love to do. Right now, I'm looking. I mean, I'm not joking around. I love what I do right here. This is my favorite space right now. I just got a couple of new decks and a few new crystals, and Christmas is all taken care of, mostly paid for, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do this year, but I did. And with that, we're putting to an end something that doesn't serve our highest good. So with that thought being said, death and rebirth, I'm going to end these cards right here because that's perfect for what we're trying to find, okay? So something is definitely coming to an end. You are ready to move on because you are ready to be bringing in those finances and fixing your debts, any kind of debt at all. And then the tower is going to bring in that surprise. And I know that the Knight of Wands here is so excited about what's coming with your hope and your new opportunity that you are going to jump into 100%. The world cycle is coming and going to bring you to what you need. Yeah, and you might have to let go of something that you don't want to, because the death card it tells you there's an end to something. So you obviously have to make a choice to eliminate something that you may not want to, but it's for your highest good. And you will see why you have to do it. You will figure that out, and you will make that choice. I have confidence in you as a collective whole, because we have been through it, in the last 4 or 5 years. We have really been through it, okay. So they don't have any more for me with this deck, but they are telling me to jump over to the Owl deck. So I will do that now. The Owl deck. It is a tarot. And the Wisdom of the Owl. I love this deck. So right away on the bottom of that deck, after I shuffled it, was the Ten of Pentacles. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, and then we thought about the Two of Pentacles, which is trying to make you focus on your money at the same time. So we're going to put that Ten of Pentacles right there with that Two of Pentacles, because we want you to formulate a plan, to set goals, and start small. Start with small goals and make them. Now, I can tell you I've done the same thing. I've opened up 4 different savings accounts. Well, I don't have a lot in them, obviously, but every paycheck, something is going into them. And I'm trying to save as little as possible, but as much as possible at the same time. Plus, I have my retirement I'm adding a little more to. So I'm trying to pay off loans and stuff like that. So if I have a chunk of change in the back somewhere that I don't play with, I don't touch, I don't know anything about it, guess what? If there's a catastrophe, I have something to pull from. So that's what you need to do. You need to prepare. And I know I've said this before in another reading, because I think that January through March, at the very least, is going to be very trying time. That's why the Light Seers deck cards here are telling you that so many good things are coming, but there is a tower. There is something coming unexpected, and some people are not going to be affected well by this, and some people are. So you have to start preparing now, which is what I did with opening my different stupid accounts that, I may have to take something from one or two if I need it, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to not do that as much as possible. I have set goals for myself right now that I really need to maintain so that my debts get paid off. I'm trying to do it in a year's time. So I have to stop spending money, obviously, to start preserving. So I have a house full of groceries. Things that can last a while too, even though I'm trying to do healthier. Anything with preservatives in it is not very healthy, but guess what? Sometimes you have to sacrifice here to make out here. I need to take care of my own business, so that's what I'm trying to do. So if I gotta eat SpaghettiOs, hell what? I like SpaghettiOs. If I gotta eat ramen soups, I will eat ramen soups. I like them too. You can, doctor all that shit up anyways. I'm an Italian woman. I can make anything. Italian-wise, I think. But there's the Fool card again, clarified. So we have the Fool in both decks now. So definitely. Sorry about the dings. I still don't know how to shut off the notifications on my tablet here, but it's okay. Alright, so let's shake them up a little more now. As we have the Fool and 10 Pentacles and the 9 Pentacles, we have the World card going on for us, so we know good things are coming. There should never be any doubt in your mind right now as to and you are going to have the strength to get through whatever is coming. I think it's going to be really short term, though. I don't think it's going to be a major catastrophe. I don't think many people are going to suffer, but it is going to put a hold on things. It's going to slow things down. It's going to take things back a little bit, okay? So you're going to have to be strong and have that willpower. That's a good card for me, willpower. And that's what I've set my goal up for. So being strong, not using my card, not using the savings, rebudgeting my finances. I'm looking for a new job closer to home to carry me over until my business gets growing and thriving like I know it's going to do. Because my goal in life is to help others, and this is what I'm going to do to help others. There's some other aspects I'm working on as well. And here's the Ace of Pentacles. That opportunity's coming. Yes, she is. By the way, I do apologize for the mess of my hair, but I have to get a haircut, and then I haven't done that in a while. So, not that any of you would care. It's not about my looks. This is about 2025 and a general collective reading. So let's see if we can get a little more information on what the tower might be. Spirit, what will the tower be here? I know that we need to get the tower in here, so let's see. If I don't get it twice, then it's really not going to be noticeable for probably 50% of the world here, but I do feel it's about something to do with the world finances and maybe even a health issue concern. I see that they're bringing up a lot of stuff. Ooh, temperance. Temperance says to do things in moderation. That confirms what I was just saying. Everything in moderation says to have patience and work on the good things that you're trying to work. So take the time to muddle yourself a step back, to definitely set some goals, decide what you want and where you want to be and what your timeline might be. Now, if you don't make it in the timeline you've given yourself, that's okay. But you will make it at part of the way there, which is something you wouldn't have done if you didn't set the goal, right? So you'll have to start with setting goals. Write them down on paper. If you have to go off of the goal and do something because there's an emergency, that's fine. But you got to remember to put it back. Okay? So, moderation, patience, because it is coming. And I know that I've been saying that in a lot of readings, and I've watched a lot of readings myself all over the YouTube stations, and I give a good shout out to Minnow and LibraLad1010 and my other girl. I just can't think of her name right now because she's got a little different name. But we have the Eight of Swords. I'll put her in my comments later so you can try to go in and follow her too. She's great. So the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, I always call this the Eight of Wands, but it gives me the same feeling, I guess that's why. But this is, try to get the glare off of it for you, the Eight of Swords. Now, if you look at this picture with the owls, that little bandage looking thing that's wrapped around that poor owl and those 8 swords, really all he's got to do is pull that shit off and push his way through them swords, because they're not holding him here. It's kind of like you're doing something to yourself. You're holding yourself back. So stop doing that, because really, here we go again, the Ten of Cups. Your dream's coming true, the end of a positive cycle, and time to move forward. So the Fool card's telling you that you're going to win as long as you keep moving forward. Okay? So I'm going to ask again. Maybe I have to do it with a different deck this time, huh? What deck would you like me to use, Spirit, for the answer on the question? What is the Tower representing for the general collective in 2025? What is the Tower? Yes, you don't want the owls. Okay, we'll put the owls back. And we will grab, how about my Lunar Tarot? Yes, we'll do the Lunar deck. Since we just had, oh, well, there's the King of Pentacles, Mr. Serenity himself. So he's bringing in your money. There he is. We'll put him down there. Okay. So, security, Serenity too. I guess, a lot of us have been struggling financially for a certain amount of time that you end up not feeling secure even when you're making money and doing better. That you feel like you're waiting for the next shoe to drop. So that's your Eight of Swords, right? Stop waiting for that. Just keep pushing forward. Don't worry about what might happen. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't read the future on your own life unless you stay negative. What you think about is what you bring about. I need you to all understand that. And it's hard for me to explain it in the sense that, but my mother-in-law, who I love dearly, God rest her soul, she used to tell me, you get what you expect. You do, right? If you're being negative, if you're being nasty, if you're calling people out and being an asshole to other people, that's coming back to you. And it might come back even more because somebody like me will say, I release all evil and all ill intentions directed on me and my family. And I return and redirect it back. Now, the first time, I return and redirect it to the light. Try to help them, save them from their own mistakes. If they try it again, I say return it times 3 to the person. Return to sender. I don't like doing that because I think everybody is savable. I think everybody can do the right thing. So we got the Two of Swords confirmed in here. I just saw that one flopped over in my card deck here. So stuck in the middle, right? So that means basically the same thing as the other one, but you are stuck in an opportunity that's good for you and what you're used to, what you're comfortable with, right? Get out of the comfort zone because you can't grow staying where you are. You already know that. Been there for a while. You haven't been able to move forward. You haven't been able to change or grow or step out of that box. Step out of that box. This is the right opportunity coming to you. And I can tell you, I know that for sure because it's coming. The Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. confirmation. Okay. Luck. Now, the Wheel of Fortune isn't always about luck. It's all about planning and being able to understand the opportunity that's in front of you. And some people call it luck, and some people say, oh, intuition, thank you. I did the right thing. I'm going to do the right thing. Because my goals involve building a legacy for my family and building a steady financial situation in my own life as well as in theirs. So something that comes back to them when I'm not here. You see? So my goals are much bigger than just paying my bills off. That's part of it. That's one step in the goal process. But it's not the only. And I know that y'all laugh when you think you can't do those things, but if you get yourself with a plan and keep yourself focused and follow the plan, you will get there. Okay? It will grow. You will build your levels. You will have a legacy that you are proud of to leave behind. Okay, here's your next card. Inner knowledge, the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, she talks about using your intuition. Yeah. She's already so abundant in her own intuition that she is teaching others how to be intuitive and create their own life out of crap, okay? And the Queen of Wands says, I'm here to give you the confidence you need to build it. I need you to take the leap. I need you to take the leap so I can show you it's coming, okay? And the other card that flopped over here, where is it? Okay, we got the Three of Cups. Yep. And the Three Cups is revelry on their ride, but I call it a celebration. So coming along, you will be celebrating yourself, your family, maybe even as a community, a group of people together, celebrating your success, your happiness. Okay. And the Six of Wands, victory. See? You're going to win. For you, for your family, for your goals and your dreams and all your beliefs. You have to know it's your time now. You have to know it's somewhere inside of you so you can set those goals. Okay? Confirmation, the Star card. So slowly, with those goals, as you reach each one, you are going to see how good you really are, how powerful you can be in your own life. So January through March is pretty much you kind of sitting back and saying, okay, this is my page for goals. These are the things I want to accomplish. And next to each one of those, now you could do 5 or 6 goals. You don't have to do 20 pages of goals. Obviously, you want to do something that you know that has a chance happening, okay? One of my goals in life ultimately is to have 20 million times 3 in each one of my bank accounts. So I have something to leave. So I have something to donate. So I have something to protect. I still have a little struggle with believing it'll happen, okay? But anything you can do to get yourself there one step at a time. So I told you, I opened up 4 different savings accounts and I increased my money to go into my retirement. Okay, now I currently have a lot of other things that have to happen, so I have to work on each step. So I'm not focusing on that major one over here right now. I'm working on the little one. And then I'll work on the next one and the next one. So put down 4 or 5 goals with your biggest goal on the bottom. Okay? Now, unless you hit the lottery, you're not reaching that big goal really, really fast. It's possible, though. It really is. You can manifest that. It's all about how you perceive things and how you believe. And so you slowly have to see it happen. Not slowly, I mean in the sense that You have to reach certain levels first to see them happen and come true for you, so that each level builds your confidence up to the next. That's what has to happen for you, because we have been fucking shit on for the last 3 or 4 years of our lives, okay? And I don't just mean by people or work or jobs. I mean just in general. It's been a fucking shit show, okay? And that's plain and simple, really. So, like, when April gets here, spring, April, May, June is summer. We all feel more positive usually. And now I have to change decks again because they don't want to talk about April, May, June. Okay. So is there any other messages for January, February, March from the Lunar Tarot? No? Nothing there either. Okay. So we're leaving January, February, March with hope. And we're going to have our goal list. We're going to make our goals, the first couple. And now April, May, June is coming in. Okay. I think I said June, July, August, or something like that. I know I'm excited because I got so much to say here. I got all of this stuff falling into my head and I can't keep it all. So we did that deck and we did that deck. And now we are going to do one more tarot deck, I feel. When Women Had Wings. When Women Had Wings. Okay. So I've already shuffled this deck. We're just going to dig right into this deck. Okay. I love this deck, by the way. It's a nice purple. Okay. And the first card that fell right out. Queen of Wands. That's the second time we've gotten her. I see her twice. 1, 2. Yep. The Queen of Wands is only here twice. Maybe. Okay. I bury my cards once I start using them, so the Queen of Wands is the one with the confidence. Oh, I did get her twice. Okay, so this is the third time. So we're confirming again now with the confidence level of the Queen of Wands. Okay, so she's telling you, once you've reached those goals initially, those few couple of little goals, now you're going to be at the level of Six of Pentacles. Okay. And in traditional tarot, it means you have enough to share. You keep some for you, you help others, you make goals happen for other people, you help them grow, you teach them how to do it for themselves. So being a teacher, growing the level you need to grow, okay? And I need you to be steadfast because April, May, June, with the Queen of Wands confidence, can make you a little cocky, so don't go there yet, okay? I want you to feel good about your successes, but you have to keep yourself humble. You cannot just go, I'm better than you. No, you're not. You can fall right back off of that high horse if you don't take care of shit, and I can tell you why, because the Emperor, Mr. Confidence himself, even in the real world, isn't as cocky as the Queen of Wands can be, okay? He shows respect. He gets respect. He knows what the hell he's doing, where he's going, and where he's been, and what's going to happen next for him. And he can help others do that. So that confidence level is great. But you're not quite there yet, so don't act like you are. Be humble when you reach those goals. Be happy with what you have and grateful. Very important part of working on goals is being grateful. Okay? So you will be at the Six of Pentacles around April, May, June. And you will be able to take care of your shit and their shit, meaning your family, the people that you love the most, that you're going to help out instantaneously. I also have a couple of foundations and places I want to invest in when I reach the big time. I am definitely a strong person for the ASPCA. I love animals of all kinds, cats, dogs, I don't care. If I can help them to be healthy and survive and be put back into their own natural habitat. Of course, our pets too. I mean, we all love animals to a certain degree, so it doesn't matter what animal, right? And I also am a big believer and helper in St. Jude's Hospital and all that they do to help patients of young children patients and their families to deal with and help heal, try to get through and not let the parents worry about so many things. And you can research St. Jude's yourself. They certainly have more than enough out there to information to give you of it, making it a worthy cause to be giving to. And here we are, the Four Wands. Now the Four Wands, this card is nice. The Four Wands in this deck shows the building in the back is a gray and dismal castle, but with the Four Wands standing there with the flowers blooming all the way around it, and the grass is green. So not everything is as it appears. When you walk into that castle, it's a beautiful, gorgeous place, right? So don't judge, just go with the flow and enjoy the party, because you're going to celebrate another win here at the Four of Wands, and then you're going to have to move forward again and keep going, because you still have other goals, right? And we're going to get to them. All right, so Spirit, General Collective 2025 reading for the General Collective. What advice do you give? What things do we need to look for? What is the Tower? We still haven't got that answer. Oh, well, we got the Six of Wands. Again, Six of Wands, moving forward, is a victory card. Okay. So that's why you're celebrating. So January, February, March, we reach a goal, we celebrate. April, May, June, we reach a goal, we celebrate. And we keep moving. The Strength card is there. The Ace of Pentacles card is there. You need to keep moving because we still have the biggest goal, right? And we know you already have the strength to do it. So yes, with death and rebirth still sitting front and center, you are going to have to realize there will be struggles in the middle of all of this hard work you're doing. But you got to focus on what the big picture is. Because what you speak is what you get. What you say is what you're ending up with. We got to stop talking down to ourselves and beating each other up. We're supposed to be helping each other grow. Wow. Wow. Okay, King of Swords, there he is. Front and center. Look at him. Patient, strong, ready to go. He's not waiting if you haven't made a decision, okay? Six of Swords. Looks to me like you're deciding to go forward, moving away from trying times and helping yourself out of difficult situations. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, next level. Yeah. You're reaching your goals, see? For this purpose, we'll say you've reached 7 of your goals, okay? So we're celebrating that again. And that's April, May, June now. Okay, so Three of Cups. Guess what that is? Confirmation and another celebration, because this will be the third time we've got that card. All right. Any other cards for the first 6 months of the year? Any other things we should focus on besides being patient, being tolerant and operating moderately, having patience, and realizing that the Tower is going to be a sudden event in our lives, and that we're going to be strong enough with the Strength card to see the new opportunity coming out of it, Ace of Pentacles, and to keep ourselves emotionally balanced with the King of Cups. Okay. All right. Any other cards from this deck? Any other cards from this deck? Verification. I love this Strength card in this deck. It is such a beautiful card. I just fell in love with it the first time I ever saw it, and I felt like that they were like best friends. Like they were far ever from enemies, and they were two different opposite kind of things, right? But yet they made it work. They made it come together because of their strength. They've reached their goals, and that's what you're going to do. So that card goes with that. Okay. All right. Let's get an oracle deck here. Ooh, let's see. Which deck do we want to go to? Maybe the fairies today. All right. We'll try the fairies. I have shuffled it, so we're just going to dig right into this deck as well. Fairy deck, fairy deck. Oracle of the Fairies. That's the name of the deck. It's a beautiful deck. Ooh. Nice. I love it. So, as I bring the year to a close here, we're going to do July, August, and September. See where we're going to go. Whoa. Okay. Finding balance. Yes, we are. Finding balance. So within the first 6 months, you're going to find that balance where the money's coming in, the bills are being paid, and you have some for savings, right? Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime. Well, we have celebrations in here, so you're going to be celebrating. And you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Okay. Oh, and I got a couple of cards that just fell out of there as I went around the first time. So we also have Abundance, the Abundance Fairy. There she is. She's a pretty girl. Anyways, prepare yourself for incoming abundance. That could be your tower, your very positive tower. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everybody. And inspiration is coming in right behind that. And she's flying away almost like the Fool card, right? She gets inspired and decides to take that opportunity, right? Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. You could be sound asleep and she'll tell you to get up and do this. I've done that before. And pure intention. So always, this is probably the last card we're going to get, because that is a complete story confirming everything I've just told you already. And my phone beeped again, so we'll call that confirmation synchrony. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So, like I said, when you're setting your goals, who are they about? What are they about? What kind of balance do you bring to your own life and be able to continue going forward to help others, to build others' dreams? Because what you get, you have to pay it forward. You have to pay forward the good things that you get, because that's how we teach others to grow and be strong during the harder times. And you learn how to do it so you can teach others how to do it. That is what we do in life. And some people don't care about others, and that's fine. They just sit there in a little pity circle and cry to themselves, and nobody loves me. Nobody ever helps me. I can't find a job anywhere. Blah, blah. Use some ingenuity. You were born by somebody who had a brain, hopefully, and you should know already what you need to do, and you're just looking for a handout. So handouts aren't welcome here, okay? Because I'm not going to give you one. I don't have it to give. I'm giving you the handout that I can give you. These fairies love talking to me. Fairy spotting. There you go. Look at her. She went out there looking. She found something to give her hope and guidance, to help her along with her dreams and to keep going forward, okay? It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in the fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. And wisdom. So this card tells me more about grounding and going out into the earth. And I know it's really cold to do that right now, but anytime you can spend outside definitely helps you grow, helps you be more comfortable. I know that we all dislike winter by the end of winter because you feel like you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. Listen, put on some layers, put a fucking hat and gloves and earmuffs on. I do. Put some really heavy, nice, warm boots on and take your ass outside. Stop saying you can't go outside in the wintertime. You can. Maybe you can't stay out there as long, but you definitely can go do some grounding. Because that's where you're going to get your wisdom, from the earth. Yes, you are. I took some pictures earlier of outside my house because it just looks like a picture from heaven all of a sudden. When I'm walking around, I felt like so peaceful. And I knew it was time to come in and do a couple of these readings because I'm not going to find everything in a book, but you might. Okay? Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So I will tell you a little secret in my business I'm trying to grow here. I have heard many good things about something they call a chakra scanner. Of course, they're very expensive. So we have to set that as a goal, right? That's something we want to get to. But I can start small because they have handheld ones, which I found by doing the research. So maybe in the next couple of months, I'm going to put enough money aside so I can take some of that and purchase myself one. I want to purchase one that's actually decent too, so I don't want to buy junk and it don't work, right? And there's a lot of junk ones out there. But the other thing with grounding yourself is life energy. This is the equivalent to the sun card in the normal tarot deck, okay? The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So you definitely know that you have to heal certain hurts and you have to let things go, right? That's what she's saying. The sun is there with her. She's trying to help you see what you need to let go, okay? Because the abundance is there, you're going to receive the inspiration. Oh, and to go back what I was going to say about pure intention. When you're setting your goals, you have to have the right intention. You can't just say you want $20 million times 3 and fuck everybody else. No, you cannot do that, okay? I'm sorry, but you have to help other people. I feel very, very strong about that. My face hurts. Sorry, I hope it's not killing you, but it does hurt me today. But temptation, bottom of the deck. There will always be things out there that aren't real, that appear real. FEAR, right? Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's guise. So you will be able to see through the bullshit. You'll know which one is the right thing for you. So June, July, August is about seeing past the stupids and finding those moments you need most of all in your life to push forward to your goals. And there are lots of goals, right? Because every 3 months, you're going to go back to that goal page that you created and you're going to mark where you're at and what you need to do to get to the rest of the way so you can start your next one. You can't give up on that. You have to keep going. And if you get 5 goals on a piece of paper and by the end of the year 2025 you reach all of them, then you must start again. You must start again for the next. You have to have something that you want to work for, that you have motivation for. Or else you're just going to sit in a chair in front of a TV, get fatter, and not be bothered, right? And then what's going to happen? You're going to die in the chair? You're going to get off your ass and do something with your life. Stop waiting for other people. This will be one of my high horse moments, okay? Stop waiting on other people to do what you need to do, and stop letting other people who don't pay your bills, who don't help you in any fucking way, stop waiting on other people to help you get where you want to go, because they're going to try to not let you get there. They want you to help them. They don't want to help you. And if they do, that's because they've already reached some of their goals and they've already gotten that celebration and that success, and they know what it feels like when they finally get there, and they want to help you get there. That's the kind of person you want in your life, okay? You don't want the kind of person in your life that's going to tell you, oh, that's not possible, and laughing at you. See you, bye-bye. Don't laugh at me. I'm not funny. Well, I am funny because I'm worried about this damn hair. Stop it. I am very sarcastic in everyday life. People who know me know. It's one of those if you know, you know kind of things. If you know me, you know I'm very sarcastic. I'm always trying to be positive, but there are just some things that I can't let slide. And those are the things I'm working on to let slide. So my moments of temptation when I can see certain Capricorn eyes laying on me like, what did you just say? Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? No, I know that's there. Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. Yeah. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's, guys. So just remember to be a little more analytical when it comes to an opportunity that seems too good to be true. And doesn't mean they can't happen. It just means that most times if you are not putting in some kind of work to reach a certain goal, it's probably not real, okay? And then remember, in those downtimes, in those things that we have to do in everyday life that tear us away from working on these goals sometimes, you have to remember to sit back and enjoy the precious time that we have on this planet, because we all have an end date. We're all going to die. We are not going to spend every waking minute killing ourselves for a job, because it's not worth it. It's not. There's other jobs out there. There's other ways to make money. And I'm telling you, I'm going to show you how it's done right here, because I'm going to keep going until I get my 500 subscribers, and then my 1,000 subscribers, and then however many more I can keep getting. Because that's what I'm here to do right now, is to help you understand what's important. And some of the things we really think about are not so important. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully. So that means even the bad times, okay? Even those moments that break your heart, you have to feel it to be able to preach it. You can't talk about something you've never had happen to you in your life, okay? And to make the most of your precious time, be mindful not to waste others' time. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, shut the fuck up and let them figure it out. Don't tell people what to do because you think you know better than everybody else. I have so many people like that in my life. Guess what? I don't talk to many of them. I'm here all by myself, me and my dog. And I'm a much happier person than I was trying to impress the masses of people that didn't really give two shits about me. Okay? So now we're going to move on to the next oracle deck. And the bottom of this deck is Let Go of Control. Boom, boom. Sunshine. There she is. Let go of control. What needs to happen for you in all of your intentions, in all of your goodwill, in all of your helping others, you have to be willing to receive too. You have to be grateful for what you have. And you have to appreciate the fact that it took a lot to get there. And you have to pat yourself on the back once in a fucking while. God damn it, I'm good at what I do. I don't care if you don't believe me. Just an example. I don't need petty little people in my life telling me I'm a piece of shit because I got more than you got. I got it because I fucking worked for it. I earned it. I try to make goals grow and grow and grow and grow. So June, July, August, focus on what you want for you first. It's always about you, because when you're happy, they're happy. When you know what you're talking about, when you are learning from experience, then you can teach it. You can't talk about shit you haven't experienced. I'll give you one example in my life, okay? And somebody I loved very deeply. We went through a time and I had to break up with him. He had an illness. He did not want to take care of himself. And I had to make a decision, and a lot of people in my life at that time thought I was selfish. They had no idea what we were going through as a couple. They had no idea who the fuck we were as a couple. And I love that man dearly. I'm going to tell you, he was everything. I saw so many dreams that could be real for both of us at that time. He didn't. Okay? He had an illness. And instead of doing the medications that could have extended his life without any symptoms, he chose a whole nother option when he started to feel. And I told him, I can't do it for you. I love you and I want to spend my life with you and I want to do these things with you, but if you aren't going to try to be healthy and do the right things, there was medication for these things. And it would extended the good quality of his life. But he chose to smoke and drink and hang out with the big good old boys and think it's a good, funny. He was good at what he did, too. I was so proud of him. All the things he accomplished over his lifetime. And it got cut short because he took a gun to his head, okay? And I have to be blunt with sometimes on these things because I don't think people understand what I might have been through. So how can I share my experience? How can I tell you to do something without sharing my experiences with you so you learn? So yeah, I was devastated. We weren't together for like a month and a half before. But I still loved him. I was hoping that he would come full circle and actually see, or even just go to the doctor and say, hey, what is it that you're telling me I can do with this medication? Right? So his ego got in the way. You know why? Because he said, ain't nobody going to take care of me. I'm not going to get that sick. I'm never going to get there. I'll take my life first. And he planned it out. He had little bitty accidents here or there. Like he fell one time walking home from someplace, and you know, multiple sclerosis is a harrowing disease, and I don't wish it on anybody. I know it's terrifying when you get the diagnosis. I know that he had it in his life already for 15 years before we met. And he was fine. He was healthy. He had no symptoms. I don't know specifically what his diagnosis was, but I also know that his sister had it, and she was doing what she had to do, okay, to take care of it and extend her life. She also had other health issues, and her daughter and I are really great friends, and I love her to death, and I know that these things eat her up sometimes. And I know I love you dearly, and I know that you are strong. And you have so much going for you. You're going so far. And everyone up in the heavens are so proud of you. And I know I had to add this in here. And I just want you to know that's how I feel. Okay? I feel very strong that you're going in such a right direction for you right now. It's amazing. So don't stop. Don't give up. Keep going. Because you're going to be the fucking winner. We're going to celebrate together. Because when I get to my few goals, that gives me the financial flow I need. I'm going to her house and we're going to hang out. We're going to have a party. I don't care. We're going to do something. Anyways, you have to have experiences in your life to be able to teach things to people. I have wonderful memories with this man, and I'm not ever going to get rid of those. We've done some fun things. We took a vacation together. He helped me through when my son was in the Army and he had to go overseas and I didn't want him to go. Those kind of things. But I know that he was a really good piece in my life. But he was a season, or a lifetime, and he was in my life for a season. And I love him dearly. I always will. And he's one of the reasons that I feel so compelled to do this very thing. Not a lot of people believe in it. Some people want to point out the Bible verses and everything else to me, but this is a gift from God. This isn't something that I'm pretending to do. I died and went to heaven, honey. I figured it out. Am I going to fuck up? Probably. Am I going to say things people won't like? The truth hurts. And I want you to understand that. So let's shake up these cards and get off of my ass now. See, I beat myself up all the time. Intuitive Whiskers Oracle. Okay. Let's see. June, July, August. So now we're going into September, October, November, and December. Okay. So the last 4 months of the year. Spirit. What do we want our general collective for 2025 to know? Wow. Talk about confirmation. You are more powerful than you know. I got nothing more to say. I just said all of it. And that just confirmed it, okay? You have to believe in yourself. You have to work harder on yourself. Because If you're looking for a new love and you don't love yourself and you think you're a piece of shit and you don't like how you look and all these little things we tear ourselves apart every day, listen, I have short hair. I'm 57 years old. I'm a damn good catch. I don't want nobody in my life right now. Sorry. That's what I'm talking about, a little overconfident. I'm not that confident about that, but I know that I'm a good person. I have a lot to offer. I'm a great cook. I can fill your belly really well. Ground from the root. One very important thing, confirming something I already said, right? Go outside. Get some grounding. Mother Earth, Gaia, she has so much to teach you. I hug trees. I absolutely do. I will be the first one to tell you, and I'll hug a tree no matter where we go. I don't care. I like to walk, not necessarily hike. I don't like climbing mountains. I don't like the idea that I might step on the rock the wrong way and fall down. I want to walk somewhere. I will walk as fast as you want to walk, and I will suck down the water and keep up with you. But at the same time, I'll take my shoes off and run through the grass and pray that the fucking bees don't bite me, sting me. All right. September, October, November, December. Now, we've already reached some of our goals. We've celebrated a few times. God, I love this card. It just keeps jumping at me. Life energy, grounding, ground from the roots. These two right here, I'm telling you, you got to do it. You got to do it. I am just here to be your guide. I am not here to tell you what to do. You have free will. I read cards for entertainment purposes, and I'm looking to make a lifetime out of this because this is something I so truly... I am so blown away sometimes by the confirmation I get. And listen, I got 6 decks we've already touched for one yearly reading, okay? And this takes a lot out of you when you're really doing it, okay? So it's not something that you can just take a breath and say, oh, I'll jump right into the next reading. I'm going to have to take a little break, maybe grab a snack, and come back and start on my Aries reading. You know what I'm saying? Yep. My next reading for the 2025 will be an Aries reading. 34. The magic of nothingness. And 41. Move through your fears. Don't stop. You're scared. False evidence appearing real. The devil. Temptation. No, I don't want to do this. I'm comfortable where I am. Never mind. No. Never mind nothing. Move forward. Keep going. I will celebrate with you. We will come on here and celebrate together. So I want to get to the point where I can do live readings. I'm excited about it. The live information back and forth. I have to have 500 subscribers. I have to have over 3 million or something else. I don't know. Whatever YouTube is saying I have to do. I can make as many videos as I want, but I can't interact with you. And I want to interact. Am I perfect? No. Are you? No. Do y'all have free will? Yes. Spacious mind and soul. Open your mind. It will help you open your heart, and you will receive what you need to receive to take care of what you need to have. Not always what you want, but what you need. So, your next 4 months of the end to the end of the year to reach your next few goals or your next big goal or whatever it is that's you're at in your list, okay? Inspirational hunt. Let's go. Because we're going to come back to that. And at some point, you're going to have to speak your mind, too. I send love up to the heavens and the guidance. Definitely reward yourself. And I don't mean go buy an ice cream sundae if you're on a diet. I mean, go to a spa. Get a back massage. Get your feet rubbed. I don't care what you like. But reward yourself after you reach these goals one at a time. Little rewards for little goals, but as you get bigger, right? Okay. I think we're going to do one more deck and then we're going to call it a day. Any other information Spirit would like to give us? Oh, the Winged Enchantment Oracle deck is what I'm pulling from now. So this is definitely the last deck in this reading. I can feel it. Let's just give it one more shuffle, even though I did shuffle beforehand. Okay? And then we're going to be done. One or two cards from this deck and we're going to call it a day. Spirit, how would we like to end this reading with the guidance for General Collective 2025? 2025, end of the year, last 4 months, whole year guidance. Okay, that's the one. I didn't want to empty my hand. It is the Loon. And I'll have to read these because these are really new cards and I don't know all of them. Loon, the Loon, number 30. So let's look that one up real quick. Oh, number 20, I'm sorry. Jeez, I can't read the numbers. The Loon. Okay, here we go. I am the Loon, the keeper of dreams and master of wishes. I am the place where poets wander. I am the world the great visionaries traverse. I am the lonely woods that beckon the mystic. I am where the madman gets lost and where the medicine man dream. To enter my waters, you have gone searching for a new reality. Your dreams have inspired you. Your fantasies have lured you. Though the flow of wishes and hopes intoxicate and stimulate, remember what I said, tempting to do things that you're not ready for yet. Sometimes they hold you hostage, okay? I will let you envision your new worlds, but you cannot linger long. So remember this, I already said all of this in the beginning. This is just confirmation. Set your goals. Get your big goal up there. This is your ultimate goal for now until you get there. But you have to do it in small steps, and you can't be lured into something by the devil that says, I can get you all of that tomorrow without doing the work. Never gonna happen. You need to know that. You have to do the work. Or you just have to be where you're content where you're at and don't bother. I don't know. But I am not happy where I'm at. Though the flow of wishes and hopes intoxicate and stimulate, sometimes they hold you hostage. I will let you envision your new worlds, but you cannot linger there long. From here, you must recognize your own part in your life story. You have to play the role. You have to be in your own life. So it's got to be what you want, right? To be motivated to do more to get there. I am the enticement of shadows. Step inside my deep lakes and pull from it the endings you dream of. Okay? You are playing with possibility. You are exploring the land of dreams. You are fantasy. You are loon. Okay? That's just confirmation to everything I've said in this reading already for the general population in 2025. Okay. One more card. One more guidance. Because now we're just repeating ourselves. And now you already got the message for all of the years. So you're breaking it down by the quarter. You're going to reach certain goals, but you have to make the goal list first. You have to make a list. Find those things that you want, really. So go within. The Hierophant would say, go within yourself. The Hangman, and the Hangman and the Hierophant. Go within yourself. Because that's the law. It's the only way you can manifest your own dreams to come true. What do I want? I want ultimately to have a small boutique that I can do readings in person for people who are open to that. I would like to be able to continue my creativity level with my jewelry making and my Reiki business. I want to go get the rest of my certifications so I'm able to provide healing that way as well. Any kind of energy healing. I don't know if you've ever gone to see anybody for Reiki. A Reiki healing event in your life is amazing. And I've gone through, I am certified at the first level only. But I have been practicing, and it's something you got to do every day with yourself first, healing yourself first. Always heal yourself first. But there's so many things I want to do that, you can't do it all at the same time. You have to work. So I do want to take some wire wrapping classes because I'm really terrible at it. But there's some things that I really admire about it, and it's the patience and the moderation and the tolerance, and you have to have strength, and my hands hurt sometimes, so I can't always sit there and play with the tools. So then I work on other pieces of my business that I'm trying to grow back into fruition. And so this is the last card, the ostrich. Number 23. My mother's born on the 23rd of a month. God rest her soul. Let's see what the ostrich says, number 23. This will be the last card for this reading, so I will tell you, thank you for watching my video and spending time with me for the hour. Sorry if I offended anybody. No, I'm not sorry. Sometimes you need to hear things and they have to be the hard way, and so that's how I do that. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. I need 500 subscribers to move to the next level in my business. So if I can continue to help you grow, that's the reciprocity that we need to have, right? All these readings are free. They don't cost you anything. If you watch the video all the way to the end, I get better likings with YouTube as well. I am Ostrich, one of the great connector birds. I am the old man out. I am acceptance. I am that which is not obvious. As an earthbound bird, I have a firmer grasp on what it takes to ground the world of spirits. I belong to both worlds at once, striking the balance we all need, finding the harmony we all want. If you have found me, it is time to bring those messages you hear back down to earth. No wisdom does service to the world if it is left to rattle around in your head. Hello, that's why I give you the messages I do. Some people fill up so much spiritual knowledge they forget to share it. How do you learn it if you don't share it? Others simply fail to come back down. The higher worlds are mesmerizing, but like me, you are earthbound for a reason. Find a creative outlet. Tell a story. Make a move. Raise up your head and keep your eyes on the prize. Wow, some serious confirmation there. I am a quick runner and I can show you how to quickly spread your newfound wisdom. Perhaps you already know your best angle and I have simply come to ensure you to follow it through. You are channeling. You are bringing something forth. You are of the earth. You are ostrich. And with that, we're going to bring this reading to an end. I'm going to let you know that I love you. I'll send you all love and light and a prosperous new year coming 2025 for this general collective reading. Please like, share, subscribe. I don't care who you share it to, Facebook, wherever. Share it wherever. Somebody needs this message besides you. And somebody will grow from it. And somebody will not be happy with me for it. That's okay too. I don't really care if I pissed you off because you need to hear it. The truth is that chair you're sitting in is not healthy. It is not going to make you healthy. And neither is that crap you're watching on TV. Yes, I like TV. I like to watch certain things all the time. But I don't have to. I can get up and go do something else and come back to it. That's the beauty of today's TV. You can record whatever you want right on the TV set. Okay? Let's get up. Let's ground. Let's send some love into the world to help others grow. Okay? Happy 2025. I'll be back.